Everyone, and welcome to What's on Your Plate. Today's episode is Zach's Army. Healthiness isn't just a mindset, it's a lifestyle. When I start people on their fitness journeys, I like to change the way they approach food. People tend to think that eating healthy means you can't enjoy what you're eating. So I started a catering company to show that good food and healthy eating can go hand in hand. Join us as we combine food and fitness and find out what's on your plate. Hello and welcome to What's on Your Plate. I'm Junior Wakefield, and today my special co-host is a returning guest, just Anthony. What's going on, man?
Hey, how you doing?
Doing good. How are you?
Trying to not eat all this food before this show starts.
I know. We're sitting here and we're talking before we go on, and Anthony's picking and eating and so forth. So I guess that tells you that he didn't have lunch. Well, I hope everybody's out doing well out there today. It's kind of a rainy, muggy day here, but we're inside the studio and we're doing pretty good. So before we get started, what we wanted to show you is we wanted to show you the shirt that Zach's Army. I don't know if anybody can see it. If you can see it, Zach's Army. I got Anthony his Zach's Army shirt. And then Anthony, you want to go and turn around and show him the back? Not that you can be able to see it, but he's going to stand up real quick. And go ahead. The Lord is with me like a mighty warrior, Jeremiah 20:11. That's pretty awesome. So we got to give a shout out to Kelly Smith and my workout group in Greenville, Texas, because they made these shirts for Zachary. Now, Zachary hasn't seen them yet. And so I'm going to post this and send it to him, and just to let him know that we got an army out there. There's many pictures that we took last night. There's many things that we did last night to show Zachary how much we love him and how much he has an army behind him, an army praying, an army that's doing everything possible to send well wishes and everything to him. So Zach, hang in there. We know it's tough. For anybody who doesn't know, Zachary's doing a stem cell transplant. He's in the hospital right now, and he's using Brevin's stem cell, his younger brother's stem cells. And I know how hard-headed Brevin is, so I know those stem cells are going to do the best they can. So that's so giving you a shout-out. Much love to you, Zachary. And now, back to what's on your plate. So, Anthony, what's been going on? It's been a while since you've been on the show. What's been going on?
Just hanging out around the house,
Okay.
playing some golf, trying to teach the kid how to play volleyball. She's, first time she's in the Plano City League right now. And so she has her coach, she does that, and then we recently found out that there's that volleyball court just right around the corner from the golf course we play.
Mm-hmm. Right around the course from Ridgeview Ranch.
Yeah, she was having a hard time getting the ball over the net, first time. Mm-hmm. And they play on the lower net. I took her to the sand volleyball court. She's like, "Can I stand closer?" I'm like, "No. Stand in the back." She stood in the back. She got like 3 of them over. I'm like, "Look, if you can get it over an adult net, you shouldn't have a problem."
You shouldn't have a problem.
She went to practice yesterday, and she got all of them over except for like 4. So
That's pretty awesome.
she's enjoying it. So.
That's cool. Now, how have you? So, how old is Charlotte now?
Like 30. Oh,
trust me.
How old is she?
We've all been through that.
How old is she? No, she's 11. She just thinks she's 30. She just thinks she's 30.
Wow.
But yeah, no, and cooking with her, which means mostly lamb.
Because that's her favorite. That's one of the things that she enjoys.
All we ever eat is lamb, and she's been doing a lot of fish. She wants to learn how to cook fish, so when she goes down to my mom's house, she can teach my mom how to eat better.
No, that's cool. Well, your mom's in San Antonio.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that'll work. Well, that's a good one. So, I mean, you're a teacher, and especially nowadays. And we talk, and just to give you guys a heads up, what's on your plate? So, when we first started this, I gotta give a shout out to Patricia Dixon because we both started this around the same time, and we started at the same time, and we continue to keep going. I continue to keep going on with catering and doing events and cooking here for the staff here at Real News PR. Cooking is fun; it's not work. Anthony and I have known each other for over a decade, almost going on 15 years. Yeah. And Anthony has cooked at my house probably more times, now not more times at his own house, but at anybody else's house. And so hopefully with all this COVID stuff, we'll get back to that. And so every time that we cook something or we do something different because, cooking at my house, it gives us the opportunity to be able to go outside the box. I mean, we've tried bison. We've tried pretty much everything. Everything you can think of. We've used many different ingredients, and it's a blast. And it has been fun because we kind of pair it with wine or alcohol or whatever else. We even had a avocado thing where we did avocado ice cream and all types of stuff. So, but having a catering company and also enjoy cooking, it's one of those that you really can't go wrong with. And that's one of those things that I thoroughly enjoy cooking. I know you enjoy cooking. I know Charlotte enjoys cooking. I know our other buddy Wade, Gavin, and there's many people out there that are really good, close friends of ours that enjoy cooking. Now, the third person on our show that we haven't introduced yet is the voice of God, Joe.
How's it going, guys?
Hey, what's up, Joe?
Not much.
Good. Now, Joe, do you like cooking?
I do, actually.
Really?
What's your best dish?
Yeah, what is your best dish?
Best?
Yeah, what do you make the
Yeah,
best?
don't say hot dogs, boiling
Like
water, or mac and cheese.
you're trying to impress this girl. You're gonna cook a dinner for her. What are you making?
Well, you're trying to press your wife.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Which
well,
There you go.
matters
Sorry, I
more.
didn't know.
Yeah, there you go. We get that one straight.
Trying to impress your wife.
Yeah, go ahead, Joe.
I mean, so I make homemade pizza from scratch. That's usually a fun night.
Oh, what you mean homemade pizza? You make the dough and everything?
Yeah. From
What?
scratch. Yeah.
Okay, come on.
Hand tossed, machine tossed, rolled.
Yeah, I do a bread machine
Okay.
just to get it kind of like glutenized or whatever.
Yeah.
And then I can't do the toss yet, but I'll do like the knuckle roll.
Okay.
You make the sauce from scratch.
No. I know. That's the next step, though.
That is the next step. Okay.
Let me know. I'll bring you my daughter's sauce.
Now, if anybody doesn't know, watch this. You're about to find out. What's Anthony's nationality is what?
Oh, I'm an Italian, Northern Italian.
Northern Italian. So he's different from the South Side Italians. So just to kind of give you a heads up. So now you talked about, you said that you're going to bring sauce, your daughter's sauce. What type of sauce is that?
Right now the only sauce she really makes is marinara. That's the next step. Is like she's really getting into plating. I can show you some pictures of stuff. But I think the next thing we're going to move her into is actually like making legit sauces. So far she knows how to make marinara and she knows how to make bechamel. So I want to start getting her to teach her Bernays, all the other ones, so she can start getting through all that.
So if anybody from the south side of Italy can teach somebody from the north side of Italy, then Anthony is available for any type of lessons. So we're calling out anybody out there that wants to come onto the show and have an Italian challenge with Anthony and his daughter Charlotte. So wait, you know what? We haven't even done pizza yet, Joe. We haven't done pizza.
That's true.
So I think that's something that we're probably going to have to do. What do you think?
Oh yeah, I'm always down, for sure.
Now, there's the question: Can you make your own pizza and go up against the big dogs that's sitting right here?
I don't know about that.
Why not?
As long as there's love in the food, that's all.
That's it. As long as there's love in the food, that you can't.
True.
Wow, you can't go around. So Anthony and Joe. So Anthony's been picking off this plate.
It's almost gone.
And he's changed the subject a little bit. And Joe, have you started eating yet?
I have, yeah.
And okay, well go ahead. So while Anthony's eating, go ahead, Joe. Tell us what you thought.
Thank God.
Well, I mean, I love it. It's great, and you gave me the spicy side.
Uh-huh.
I like it. It's like the perfect amount of spice.
Really?
Not
Okay.
too hot, not
Okay.
not too mild.
So now, what I did is rice, corn, chicken, some spice to it. I also sliced up andouille sausage. I also put some pork tenderloin in there. Anthony was about to talk with his mouth full. And you saw on the plate, you see Anthony's eating it, which is good. So Anthony, what do you think so far?
Why you gotta have a mouthful?
Because you were chewing and you were looking at the camera, and the camera's on you.
Show off my jawline.
Okay, cool. That'll work. If you say so.
I like the different meats because it gives it 3 different textures.
Mm-hmm.
And with the corn.
Mm-hmm.
And you know me, I'm a big texture guy.
Okay.
So get a little pop here, get a little crunch from the corn. Mm-hmm. And then that the pulled pork or is that the chicken? It's always hard for me to
There's
tell.
pulled pork. There's pulled pork, and there's chicken.
It's always hard for me to tell the difference between chicken and pork by the taste. But
hey, when you put it all together, I think it adds all the flavors and just combines and melts all the flavors together. Now,
I like how you love that big whole piece of sausage.
Yep, I put the whole piece of sausage, and I put a couple of pieces there. But also, I just wanted to do something green, which was the broccoli and the string beans. Now, Joe, what did you think about the when you said you had the spice pop to it? What did you think about that?
The for the corn and rice.
Yes.
Yeah, it's great, and I got a little bit of the taste of the sausage. That was great too.
Okay.
And I love a good green bean. You know, you can't go wrong with those.
You can't. Yeah. You know what? I don't think you can go wrong with the vegetables. So I think that's one of the things I think that's pretty awesome. Now, it's been about a week or so since we've done the show last, and then we're getting back on track. I asked Joe to come up with a new intro, for us, so which would be pretty cool.
It should just be an intro of nothing but me eating. My beautiful face.
Joe, don't fall for that one. Do not fall for that.
I'm like the bald Brad Pitt. Remember in Ocean's 11, they just kept having him eating so you could see that beautiful jawline? That's me, but the bald guy.
I think we're about to cut to a commercial break. And we've never had a commercial break, but this one's been the first time we cut to a commercial break because
the commercial would probably advertise me.
Boy. So so hopefully in the next coming weeks you'll see a new intro, and we'll have some more pictures out there, and just to kind of showcase a little bit more of what we do. One of the opportunities of being here and having this platform is something that's incredible. And like Anthony and I, we've cooked together a lot. And we have a blast when we cook. And this right here, this platform, it gives us opportunity because, let me go back. It's been a while. I can't remember, but it's been a while since Anthony and I cooked last. Mm-hmm. But also because I have the opportunity to be able to serve lunch here to the staff here at Real News PR. So on a daily basis, every time they're working, I'm cooking. And Anthony's also had the opportunity to be able to take over when I've gone on vacation or certain things have come up. And hopefully I have something that he'll come up and do sometime in the future. I think I got a day or something that I can't make it. I think it's the day Zachary gets out of the hospital. So
just let me know ahead of time.
So Anthony will be doing that. But being able to share the passion and the things that we love to do, such as cooking, to share it with between 20 to 30 people is something that is amazing. It's something that is awesome. And again, Joe, like you guys don't even know what's coming. There's no menu that's coming. There's no schedule of, hey, we got this. You know that on Fridays, it's going to be Fun Friday. Throughout the week, it's according, I know Mondays and Tuesdays may be kind of a little slow, and then people start ramping up. And then I start bringing more heavier foods, and then Fun Friday is just a blast. Now, Joe, what is some of the things that you've enjoyed so far of the things that we kind of shared with you?
Yeah, I mean, I know this gets brought up all the time, but your corn is great,
Mm-hmm. The cream corn?
Cream corn.
The kind of spicy? Yeah, that's
so
good.
So good.
Okay. Now, do you eat that by itself, or do you eat it with chips? Because usually I bring a lot of chips as like kind of a dip.
Yeah, you do. I haven't tried it with chips, but that's a good idea because that would add like a nice crunch to it.
Well, see, one of the things that I can talk about it, but they'll never know when it's going to be anyway. So it'll be chips with corn, and then adding ground beef and other sour cream and tomatoes and onions, and just kind of really going all out. I think that's one of the things there. Now, one of the things about podcasts, here's a couple things. One, let me tell you what I do differently. One, we have a producer's can, which is pretty cool. Second, Anthony has not stopped eating ever since that camera came on. So that means that boy was hungry.
I just like the food.
So he likes, there you go. See right there. That tells you. Now, the only other person who did that was my son, Brevin, who he didn't say anything. He just nodded his head and said, yep, this was good. And so with Anthony right there, that's a true testimony that the food is actually really good. And I
didn't even notice the cheese in there.
Let me pop my collar on that one. Yeah, I wish I could have said I grew the peas and all that stuff, but no, that didn't happen.
The regular pea or English pea?
Here we go. We talked about Italian. Now we got to do nationalities down there. It's just a regular pea. So we're not gonna go into that one. So now, Joe, what is one of the things that your wife loves when it comes to cooking? Or what is one of the things that Sheila enjoys cooking, or one of the things that you know it's a given?
Oh man, that's a hard one. I mean, she likes, well, so she's Latina, so she really likes anytime I try and attempt to make a Mexican cuisine,
Ooh.
which you know, like, it's kind of hard for me sometimes. 'Cause, you know, and she has lots of opinions about what makes a good cuisine. You know?
Okay.
But you know, I try. You know.
Now,
I've
do you
done,
try?
like, pastor tacos before,
Uh-huh.
like, grilled and everything.
Oh, and does she like it, or she
Yeah,
say, "Let's go out to eat"?
She liked that one, but there's probably been a couple times, like, I do taquitos is what I would call them, but she calls them flautas. Right?
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
and those, like, she's taught me how to do it like the old school way.
Okay.
So
Wow.
But I had to learn.
You had to learn. There you go. Hey, what is it? Happy wife, happy life. So, well, good. Yeah, he ran out of food. So just to let you guys know, at the beginning of this was a full plate, and Anthony is eating throughout the whole
I was
show
eating
so
for
far.
15 minutes before the show started.
And he was nibbling before, but now he just finished the whole thing. Now we have a couple of challenges coming up. Now I'm going to have an Italian challenge that I'm not going to be part of. No, I can't do Italian, so that's me. So I'm going to have Anthony. I'm going to have a couple other people come in.
Excuse me. I think we still need
Wow,
a sandwich.
Anthony?
A sandwich challenge.
Wow. So we're gonna do an Italian challenge. I'm gonna have somebody coming in for that. We will do a sandwich challenge because we have different sandwiches and so forth. We're gonna do a pizza challenge, which we're gonna have Joe involved, and then there is a. I think we should do like a old school soul food challenge,
Like soul?
like soul food.
Like what they used to sell. What was that? What they used to sell over at Cafe Expo? At Fair Park?
Like I'm talking about like either.
It was like a late night soul food
Yep,
restaurant.
like-
They would open up at midnight and stay open until like 5.
Yeah, like collard greens. I know my sister will be a chart. She'll love to jump into that. I'm talking like collard greens, hot water cornbread. I'm talking about just soul food. Now here's the thing that also when it comes to soul food, and anybody out there, if you're paying attention, you see it. When it comes to soul food, it also has to do with a lot of butter, and it also has to do with a lot of desserts. Now, when we're cooking the soul food, I'm not saying anybody's going to go light on that because it just can't happen. So, and spices are really important. But when it comes to desserts, Joe, are you familiar with soul food?
Sure. I mean, it depends, like American, like deep American food.
No.
No.
I'm just saying soul food. Now,
Pickled pig's feet.
So, see, there you go. He just said pig's feet. So, anybody know in the South, pig's feet is good. But when it comes to desserts, here's a couple of things that I think about soul food. I think soul food is banana pudding, and you got to really be good to make a good banana
Sweet
pudding.
potato pie.
Say it again.
Sweet potato pie.
Say it again.
Sweet potato pie.
There you go. You heard what it is. Sweet potato pie. I am going to have a sweet potato pie challenge.
No, I ain't touching that.
I'm calling anybody. Now, I'm calling out my sister Macy. I'm calling out anybody that believes that they can make a sweet potato pie to come on this show, and I'll have a huge prize for them. One, I get to try it, and and then you'll get to be in my presence. Of course, that's one thing. But when it comes to soul food, Anthony, what else do you think you can see when it comes to soul food? So let's name out some things, whether it's dessert or whether it's
So you get banana pudding, all
Banana
the greens,
all the greens,
okra,
collard greens. Oh, ooh, fried okra. Boy.
fried okra, pickled okra.
Ooh, yeah. Mhm.
Lots of pickling in foods, man.
That is true.
Like
That is true.
Like almost like a pickled fish.
Now you think
catfish.
Now, fried catfish. Everybody uses their thing. I'm not talking something you can go from a little fast food joint, but I'm talking about some really good catfish. Some mac and cheese. Boy, I mean, old school mac and cheese, soul food mac and cheese. You can't go wrong.
Red beans and rice.
I was gonna say red. I had
beans
that
and
on the tip of
rice.
my red beans and rice. Now, so I'm calling some people out. Macy, Cheryl. Who else am I calling out?
You got to use the ham hock.
Doris.
Beans.
Oh, come on now. Oh yeah, come on.
Get that nice thick
You
consistency.
know what? So I'm calling out some people for some soul food. Now, we talk about an Italian challenge. Anthony, what are some of the things that you would like to see in an Italian challenge? Something that you say you could good at, and you want to see if anybody can challenge you.
Me, I mean, just what everybody, anything anybody wants to do, man.
There, you heard it.
I mean, I personally like one of the main things I teach Charlotte when it comes to like the Italian stuff is, you know, the consistencies of pasta is a really big deal. And she became like a pasta snob. She's like, I don't like their pasta. Why? It's all squishy. Like it doesn't. It's not al dente, Dad. But now we're getting more into the a lot of the art of braising, which I think is just the. It's not really an art. It's not really hard. It just seems like one of the things like a lot of people just can't seem to get right. But there's nothing better than braising meat. You take a little nap, you wake up, and you're like,
you smell it?
"Oh, this house smells good."
There you go.
You get hungry. You're like, "Man, dinner's still ain't even ready for another hour."
Okay.
And you know, like some ossobuco or.
Okay. Now what about?
There's a lot of see. The funny thing is, a lot of Italian foods like that most people know here. It's like there's not a lot of pasta. Like it's honestly lots of goat. A lot of seafood.
Okay.
A lot of seafood. Like pasta is really just a little. That's an American thing, but it's really just like a little side dish. It's kind of like they eat pasta, kind of like how we would eat mashed potatoes.
Okay.
Put it that
So
way.
yeah, in Texas, everybody here is a potato fan. So
Have you had his potatoes?
Yeah, I'm
yeah, I
sure
think you had. Yeah, I
Have you
think
had his
potato.
hamburgers?
No.
No, he
That's-
hasn't had the hamburgers.
Oh wow,
he hasn't hamburgers.
He doesn't like you then.
No, I didn't say nope. First of all, that's not it.
Throwing it
That's
out there.
coming.
You-
That's
you
coming.
ain't had the
My
hamburger,
burgers
you don't like it.
My burgers are coming. I'm telling you. I think I make the best burgers out of everybody. No, don't get me wrong. Whataburger is great.
Whataburger.
That's it.
Whataburger. You can put yours like Whataburger.
No,
up to
no,
yours?
no. I said
It's like-
Whataburger is great, but that's fast food. When it comes to mine, I think it's hands down the best. And I'm ready to prove that. And yeah, that was my phone. So anyway, I'm ready to prove that. Guys, this is, as we're getting back and we're rolling in, I wanted Anthony to start off because we're cranking it back up. What's on your plate? And then also I got Trey G on Thursday for the Junior Wakefield show. And then we're going out to Grandscape. Joe will be out there on Saturday, and then we're doing a show out there. So and then we got Fun Friday. And so then I'm going to pull a challenge. So Joe, what I need you to do is I need you to go ahead and tell us what challenge is that you would like to see first so that we can go ahead and put it on the books. I got Anthony right here.
Ooh. Well, I mean, is there anybody else who does
There is
burgers?
no.
Because you could do a burger.
First of all, we
challenge
can't.
with,
There's
Wait,
no
wait,
such
wait,
thing
wait.
as a
We're
burger
not gonna- we're
challenge.
not
No,
gonna
that's
do that.
I. You know what? If I had to be cocky, that would be. That's it. I went. It's already over. I mean, there's no. I mean, okay. Listen. If anybody wants or believes that they can come and walk in the studio with a burger better than mine, then I would love to have them. So if you have my number, or that you can just send me a message.
I can give your number out right now over there.
I'm just saying. So which is good. But Joe, no, seriously, let's pick out something. What is something? Let's get a good challenge going. And we got to call out some people.
no Italian, or because that's already going to be one, right?
Yeah, that's already coming.
Okay.
But the Italian one is coming.
Good cook-off.
Straight up Spanish.
We did. Yeah, you could do just Spanish food. I don't know. We had kind of that cook-off last time with like Chantel.
Yeah, with Chantel. Yeah, Chantel won.
That
That
like
wasn't Spanish. That was
Right.
actually it was whatever we wanted to cook, but it all just wound up being South American food.
It's South American
because all of us wanted to eat South American food.
Well, you know what? Hey, you know what? You know what? Billy's not here, so Billy's gone. So I can call out Chantel and call out Anthony, and we can get something rolling here. I mean, it'd be Anthony versus Chantel. Did we got to put Angelica in there too?
Hell yeah, I'm down for whatever.
Okay.
I want to see a gluten-free, dairy-free, non-GMO, purely vegetarian challenge. And I ain't touching it.
that would be a challenge.
Boy,
I'm not touching it though.
that would. Ooh, that
Someone
would
else
be
is
a
gonna.
challenge. That would be.
I
a
just want to
challenge.
see someone do it.
That would. Yeah. Well, we won't be. Well. Woo. That. Yeah. You threw me off on that.
I don't
one.
want to be a judge either.
No, I don't want to be a judge on that one either. No. So what we're going to do is we're going to come up with a challenge, and I get because our minds aren't working.
I like
especially for today.
sandwich. I like sandwiches because it's one of
You know
those
what?
things.
Yes.
Sandwiches.
You know what?
There's
Let's just
such
do
a
it.
there's such a wide variety of different kinds of sandwiches you can make. There's so many different spins on the different sandwiches you can make, and then it's kind of like you're getting judged, but it's also getting judged on this is just what I like better.
Okay, so here we go.
Like
so,
you could be
okay.
someone that likes a club. I don't eat clubs. I don't like clubs.
That's true.
I like a Philly.
Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. So next Thursday, we're gonna call it out right now. Next Thursday, before Mother's Day, we're gonna be here and we're gonna do a sandwich challenge. Joe, you good for that?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay.
That's a good idea too.
That's good. So we're going to do that next Thursday. We're going to do a sandwich challenge. Now, here's the challenge.
Sandwiches.
What type of bread? Do we all use the same bread? Do we use different bread?
No, man, because the different sandwiches call for different breads.
What do you think, Joe? Something has to be the same, but everything has got to be different. So there has to be one ingredient that we have to all use.
Venison.
Yeah, right. Venison. Does anybody want a venison sandwich?
You ever had a venison sandwich?
I've had a venison burger, but I'm not gonna have
a venison burger that you did not think was gonna work. Were they even
one.
there?
It was in Montana, so just gotta give you
were there even burgers left when people showed up? No. Those venison burgers were good.
That venison burgers were good. So how about this? So this is what we're gonna do. We're just gonna do a sandwich challenge. I'm gonna get 4 individuals. I'm gonna ask Chantel to do it next Thursday. It'll be you, it'll be myself, and then we'll find somebody else. I would normally say Wade, but Wade has other things going on, so I think we'll do that. So Joe, you're a judge, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, cool.
As long as that means I get to eat all of it.
That means you get to eat.
Okay.
You get to try. You get to try each one of them. So that'll be pretty good. So this is what we're gonna do. So next Thursday, we're gonna do a sandwich challenge. We're gonna do it right here, and then I'm calling out Chantel Boucher. It just sounds. That's the only thing French that I know, if it's French. But anyway, just Anthony, me, myself, and then we'll figure out a fourth, and we'll do 4 different sandwiches, and we'll have anybody want to come up and watch it or taste it or be a judge, then come on, just let us know. So which is good. So guys, what we do here is, or what I do here is, I said it before, as I have the opportunity and the privilege to be able to cook for the staff here, to be able to share some things that I love to do and enjoy. Some of the things that I reiterate when it comes to health and fitness is portion control, hydrate yourself, exercise. Now, don't look what Anthony did today, because then
It's like bring me on from portion control.
No.
I did hydrate. This is like my 4th or 5th thing of water today.
First of all, he does not have a label on that, and we don't even know what's in that cup, so we're not going to go in there and say it. It's real news PR.
This is real news PR's pure water.
Or Jack Daniels, or tequila,
it could be that
wine. So it could be that. So we're not even going to go in there. So it gives us the opportunity, as I said, to be able to have this platform with Joe, who's an incredible producer, who has just. I continue to keep learning every day that I'm here, and that's one of the things that's pretty awesome. Anthony's been here since the onset. He's been on the show. I think you have the lead of being on the show, so. Which is really awesome. And plus, he'll be back next Thursday, and we'll get him in on a regular basis for that. But what's on your plate? It's what we get to do. It's an honor. It's a privilege. And before I go out, or I'm going to start my shout outs first. I'm going to give a shout out to the staff here at Real News PR, for Jeff, Curly, Sarah, Josh, Joe, Trey G, Ashley, Sarah, who's in Hawaii, and many other people. Brandy, who have just been a part of this, who is a part of the staff, but who has given me great support and great feedback on the cooking and just the opportunity to be able to do this. Give a shout out to my son Zachary. As I said, he's going through this stem cell transplant. He's a fighter. He's a Wakefield so he's a fighter. I want him to hang in there. And Zachary, I love you, and I give a shout out to you. I give a shout out to all the family. I give a shout out to everybody out there who's sending prayers, who's sending messages, who's sending wonderful thoughts, who's sending books, who's sending puzzles, things. Thank you. I can't say thank you enough. I give a shout out to all my workout groups, and from what they did last night with the Zach's Army shirts. And the signs and so forth that we made last night to show how much we love Zachary, but how much we work together as a family. And so I give a shout out to my incredible family. Just everybody out there I can go through so many different names and so many different people, but the Wakefield family, we have gone through some tough times, or we are going through some tough times. We are still battling through tough times, but we still wake up and we still continue to keep battling. So, I give a shout out to everybody there. Thank you guys, out there who've all supported What's on Your Plate, who supported Junior Wakefield show, to my brother here, Anthony, to my other brother, Wade, to my other brother, Michael Johnson, Michael Price, Hunter Smith out there. There's so many of you guys out there. If I had to go and say Rick James. But anyway, I stopped at that one. I stopped at that one.
Rick James.
I started saying I said Rick and James. So,
Okay.
but I just said it too fast. So, and I stopped before that. Derek, Berto, all you guys out there, Patrick, just the many people that have supported. So thank you guys very much. So Joe, who you giving a shout out besides your lovely wife?
Besides my wife? Okay. Well, I'm shouting out to her.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then you guys, for always coming in, bringing food, and, being excellent hosts and having a good show.
No, we appreciate that. Well, this one is today's not as spunky as we normally have it, but trust me, we are getting back on the roll. So now we have Anthony right here who just ate all the food and stuff on that plate, which is really good. He's still trying to pick. So it's good. Anthony, who you giving a shout out to?
Give a shout out to the beautiful Shay. She's been working really hard lately. So let's see. Give a shout out to Charlotte. She's been behaved well.
Oh, wow.
For her age group.
11 years old.
She's been behaved well for an 11-year-old this week. Give a shout out to Zach. Prayers going your way. Let's get knocked through this. We're almost there. Shout out to the golf guys. John, James, who used to play. Wade, who used to play. Gavin, who used to play. Kentrell, who didn't play last week because he was scared of John Baldiff.
Oh my goodness, that's a big
Fear
call
in his
out.
eyes.
That's a big call out.
And you, of course, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to you just for keeping everybody together. Even in tough times, you always seem to get everybody still together, hanging out.
Got to, man.
Just talking.
Got to. That's my Sandy. Just a few more shout outs. Got to give a shout out to my buddy Todd Bowman, who's been there and helping me walk the walk and to continue to keep going when many times I don't. Shout out to Debbie. Shout out to Serena. Shout out to Flavia. Of course, I didn't forget you. Shout out to Chantel. Shout out to, of course, Brandy, and really a big, again, shout out to Kelly Smith for the Zach's Army shirts, and just everything that she's done, and my boy H and Mona Beats and Bozo Beats. So all those shout outs, I know I missed some, but we got more shows to come, and I'll catch you on the other side. Guys, thank you for watching this episode of What's on Your Plate. It's always nice to have my brother Anthony. That was my phone again, so I'm going to hurry up and get out of here. And thank you guys, and we look forward to seeing you tomorrow with the Junior Wakefield Show and What's on Your Plate, because I got Trey G, who's the producer, so I'm really excited about that. So, guys, please stay tuned. Please keep checking us out, and we enjoy having you. Thank you for watching this episode of What's on Your Plate. I'm Junior Wakefield, along with
Anthony
and
Joe.
Oh, we didn't see you, Joe. How do we know that's you?
Here, I'll throw my camera up. There we go.
There you go. All right, guys. Appreciate it. Thank you. We'll catch you guys next time. All right. Bye-bye. Follow us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and reach out to us to cater your next event.